Whoa. You're such a good jumper. Are we going back to the farm, your new favorite place? Hi, Lizzie.
Hi.
It's a beautiful snowy day.
It's so good.
Let's go for a walk.
Panda! Must feel so good to be so fast.
She's very fast.
Like it must feel amazing.
Fast as puppies.
And then it must feel so bad to be Panda. He struggles so hard.
She's so slow. Let's turn her.
So slow.
View from the top of the hill.
He makes it look so hard. Hello. Hello. Devin, you wanna see? Careful, you little psycho. Ow. Gentle.
We got the tree line over there. Down to back there somewhere. And then the creek line in the woods. And Lizzie all the way back to that way back corner.
Baby.
And then along this tree line up to the road. There's like 45 acres of fields that need a mowing.
Hey guys, come here.
Looks like our neighbor friends come all the way back here. Look at all these footprints.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big range.
It is. I guess there's a dog party down here. What are these, like tail marks? These lines?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Very unusual.
It is.
Something dug.
All this up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of digging.
Wow. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's just neighbor dogs or other animals.
Hi, baby girl. Want a treat?
Weird.
Wanted to take you on a tour of our
Hey.
45 acres of woods.
It's gonna be a long walk.
We'll give you the highlights.
I can't see enough. It's not very clay. It might be clay-like. There's little pebbles in it though. tough when it's frozen. We want to build a pond someday. And we don't really know the soil type. That doesn't look like pond material. It's good for septic systems, not for ponds.
Tough to say.
Here's one of many of our junk piles that we've inherited. Seems like a lot of work to cross the creek and get all the way up here just to dump trash.
Yeah.
And now it's our lucky job to have the privilege of cleaning it up.
Yeah. It's honestly a good way to look at it.
Oh, totally, it is. I'll be happy. It's going to be tough to reach the stuff that's way down there, but we'll get it. A piece at a time. You're up. Barbed wire.
We've never been to this part of the woods before, so you're joining us for our first journey. And we were just saying this is perfect for little camp spots. It's open and still covered. Feels nice and secluded and safe in here.
I really like the big trees that provide a lot of shade, but also leave the ground with some openness.
Yeah, definitely.
And down that way, right with those trees is the creek and the cabin that you've seen.
Right. Maybe we can show you on the map. You know what I mean? So there's our lovely little creek down there. It's very frozen.
Yeah, but over there it was like rocky and snowy, and this is just like a sheet of ice.
Yeah.
I have not seen it like that yet.
So there are as many acres of woods as we have of open field space, which is of course harder to see and gauge when you can't see it all through the trees, but it's a lot of space.
Sure is. So much space.
Could hide out here, you wouldn't find me for days. If I ever go missing, this is probably where I'll be. Jeremiah wants to touch the property line flag. It's very cold, but it's also very pretty in here. And I want to live in the woods. I don't want to live in the farmhouse. It's nice and I guess it's fine, but I really want to live in the forest. That's the dream. Maybe someday. Feels a lot more open in the winter, which makes sense. But some of these trees that are normally providing cover are of course without their leaves. But it's nice that the floor is so open. I mean, even in the summer when we were here, there's just no underbrush anywhere. It's just all pine needles. So easy to walk. It also leaves a lot of space for camping or building little cabins out here. And there really is a lot of flat space, even with the hills here and there. It really does level out plenty. Got another ravine over here. And this empties into the stream that runs between the woods and the fields. So after this ravine empties into the stream, it really becomes a lot larger. There's a lot more water flowing in that second part of the stream than there is up near the cabin. Really, we just wanted to show you this woods because when we first came here and we looked at the farmhouse and we looked at the fields and we looked at the barn and we were like, oh, that's a lot of work and I don't know. And then as soon as we came out here into the woods, it was so magical and just so beautiful and so overwhelmingly peaceful and special. And this really is what sold us on the whole property. And the house is fine and the barn is cool and you know, the fields are good for growing food. But I'm really here for the woods. 100%.
Possible that like those dogs are friends with the coyotes?
I don't know.
Because there's every inch of this is covered in dog footprints.
It's true.
But the neighbor dogs come out here at 2 and 3 a.m. every night.
That's true.
Way up there is a little pink ribbon. I don't know if you can see that. That's the boundary. Oh, there's another one in the creek bed way down there. There is our boundary. We have a nice little dog trail, coyote trail. Like I was saying, we have cameras up, and the neighbors' dogs come out here every night almost at like 2 and 3 a.m. But then 2 dogs cannot make this many footprints. So clearly there's coyotes here too. I don't know how they can coexist. I don't know. We'll have to do some more sleuthing.
We need some trail cams.
We need some trail cams to see what's really happening.
It'd be very cool if they were friends with the coyotes.
I mean, I don't think that's possible. I mean, maybe they go to the edge of the field and like bark at each other. I don't know. Everything to the left here is accessible by the trails earlier. There's really no way to get across this up there without going to the neighbor's property. But if I could build a suspension bridge from like across this ravine, that'd be pretty cool. Probably just a walk bridge because, you know, maybe not.
That's some major infrastructure engineering to drive across that.
That's my favorite thing.
Expanse.
I don't think we're building a car bridge, but it's a walk bridge. Sure.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
It'd be so pretty.
Yeah. And then up there is more the far end of our abandoned cornfields.
This is our fully frozen creek that we're walking up.
Nice.
It's beautiful. This is like a pretty wide expanse of a creek, you know? got
here
it.
You can see the shell layers here.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the fern.
It is quite lovely. We have our shell layer that goes up quite a bit, and then there was some areas with like silty loam with larger round rocks. What are those, like river rocks, glacial rocks?
Uh-huh.
And then what you can't see is the creek bed in some places is, I think it's limestone.
I think so too.
So underneath the shell layer is a limestone layer. Eroded through all of this and got to the limestone, and has probably been just like it is
For some
who
time.
knows, thousands of years, right?
I guess.
Really curious.
I hope someone tells us.
Yeah, right? Somebody might know.
Someone might know. Wow, this is like a very pretty moment.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Shh. Oh wow, look how much water is in there.
Oh yeah. What is this called? Like the,
Would it be called a tributary?
I guess.
It's like so
I think
small.
it's so little, and it's not even, it doesn't even have water in the summer.
I think it has like a very small trickle of a natural spring.
We'll have to get to the beginning and dig a little hole. If we could find some natural springs up there, that'd be pretty sweet.
Look at this.
What we got? Very slippery.
It's so slippery.
What do we call that move?
Oh gosh, I don't know. The salad spinner.
Salad spinner. Nice. Ooh, I hear bubbling. Ooh.
I feel like it didn't get this cold last year.
No, I don't think it did. We do have some nice boulders in here too. Definitely. I say definitely a lot. I definitely say definitely a lot. Here's another good little piece of geology. Oh, you can just clearly see the shell layers here. This is one of my favorite creek features. Our very own oxbow. If you don't know what that is, well, you can look it up. Or I can explain a little. It's when the creek does a little loop-de-loop. Eventually, one day, this creek may break through the wall here. Right now, the creek goes down there and then to the left and around. So here's the creek, and it goes around all the way down to there. Ooh. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, I don't know about you all, but wherever you're standing would make a lovely spot for a little tiny house or cabin. A nice little flat area. We'll have to give it some time to see if water ever goes up there. But the stream being as small as it is, I doubt it does. I like your pose. Well, I guess we're gonna go back to the house now. Thanks for watching.